And so we will go ahead and get started. So sitting in our chairs, finding a nice comfortable position, we're going to start with some breathing and breath work. So just for now, if you'd like, you can scoot all the way back and kind of lean on your backrest if you have one. Just grounding through the sit bones, sitting all the way up through the crown of the head, allowing the hands to just rest wherever comfortable here. Rolling the shoulder blades back. Taking one big deep breath here, maybe sighing it out loud, and just letting it all go. If you'd like to, maybe you can draw the eyes closed, or if not, just lowering the gaze down towards the floor. Coming to the breath here, noticing how we're feeling. Letting go of any racing thoughts, just letting them enter the mind and flow through. Not spending too much time or attention. Maybe we're thinking about everything we've done today or everything that's left in our to-do list. Just kind of letting that go for the next 30 minutes, giving this time for ourselves and for our bodies. Bringing our full attention and awareness to the breath. In and out through the nose. Keeping the eyes closed. If you'd like, we can move one hand to the chest or heart and one hand on the belly. We're going to move into a 3-part breath here. So inhaling in through the nose, feeling the chest rise, the belly fills. And exhaling, the belly releases, the chest falls out the nose. Inhaling the nose, the chest expands, the belly expands. And exhaling, the belly releases, the chest releases, out the nose. Just continuing with this 3-part breath at our own pace. The nose on our inhale, chest, belly. And exhaling, the belly, the chest, the nose. Wherever we're at, just 2 more rounds of this 3-part breath. Inhaling the nose, the chest, the belly, and exhaling the belly, the chest, the nose. Continuing 1 more round at our own pace. Wherever we're at, slowly allow the eyes to flutter open, allowing the hands to rest wherever comfortable. Just taking a moment to notice how we're feeling after breathing and recentering. And from here, we'll go ahead and just scooch towards the front of our chairs just so that our feet are flat on the floor. I know that you can't really see my feet, but we want our feet nice and flat on the floor, keeping nice and grounded. Extending through the spine, feeling nice and tall here. And when we're ready, we'll go ahead and drop our ear towards our shoulder, just finding a very gentle neck stretch here. Rolling the shoulders back, just kind of allowing gravity to pull the head down. Inhaling back to center and exhaling, just switching sides. Inhaling back to center and exhaling to the other side. You can stay here if you'd like, again just using gravity to help pull the head down, feeling a very gentle neck stretch. Or if we'd like, we can take our hand that's on the same side we're going to. It's my left hand. I'm not sure if I'm mirrored or not. But we'll go ahead and take our hand and we can bring it up and over, almost grabbing onto the ear and very, very gently, not forcing anything, just kind of allowing that hand to pull the neck down, feeling an even deeper stretch. If this doesn't feel good, just allowing the head to fall towards ear, towards the shoulder, whatever feels best. Taking 2 full deep breaths here. And from here, whether we have our hand on our ear, if we do, we can start to bring it towards the back of the head and almost bring the chin down to the chest, feeling a stretch along the back of the neck this time. You can also do this without your hand. Whatever feels most comfortable, just staying gentle here, not forcing anything. And on our next exhale, slowly releasing the hand. Coming back to center, switching sides slowly, allowing the ear to fall towards the shoulder, having that same option to stay here, kind of let gravity help stretch the side of the neck. If you'd like to, you can take the hand and bring it up and over the head, almost grabbing on to the ear kind of, or the opposite jawline, just almost not pushing too hard, but very gently, just allowing the weight of the hand to pull on the head, feeling an even deeper stretch. Just breathing here. And from here, bringing the chin towards the chest, walking the hand to the back of the neck, feeling a stretch along the back of the neck this time. On our next exhale, releasing down, coming back to center. We'll find some neck rolls. So allowing the ear to fall towards the shoulder, coming all the way around, chin to chest, back to the other side, and coming back around. Going at our own pace here. Just rolling out the neck. And coming back to center here, we'll start bringing that movement down the body. So coming into some shoulder rolls, we'll start by going backwards. Just drawing circles with the shoulders. Shunting them all the way up to our ears. Feeling the shoulder blades slide down the back. Being very mindful of what this feels like. Maybe it feels really nice to kind of loosen it up. Maybe things feel kind of tight. Just sending the breath to any of those sticky spaces, the shoulders or the neck. And switching directions, rolling our shoulders forward this time. And coming back to center, we'll go ahead and just take our feet a little bit wider than we had them before. We're going to continue the circles all the way down. We're going to come into some hip circles this time. So legs are out wide, our feet are at a tiny bit of a diagonal. We'll go ahead and start bowing the chest forward, making sure we're planting it in through the feet, coming all the way around, warming up the hips here, making as big of circles as comfortable, making sure our feet are flat on the floor, drawing the belly button into the spine here, and switching directions, just starting to open up the hips, wake up the body. And coming back to center on our last circle, bringing the feet back together, taking one big deep breath to recenter. I'll turn my chair so that you can see a little bit better. We're going to move into some cat-cows. So again, making sure the feet are nice and flat on the floor. Hands can be on our thighs. On our inhale, we're opening up the chest, widening the collarbones. The gaze is up towards the sky for our cow. And on our exhaling, rounding out through the spine, tucking in the chin for our cat. Inhaling, opening up the heart for cow. And exhaling, rounding out for cat. Moving with our own breath at our own pace here. Going through one more round wherever we're at. And coming back to center here. A similar kind of flow, warming up the back, opening up the heart. We'll go ahead and inhale, reaching the arms up high. And on our exhale, bringing our arms out to cactus or goalposts. Again, opening up the chest, the gaze is up, really squeezing the shoulder blades together. And on our exhale, we'll round out, almost leaning forward, tucking in the chin towards the chest, kind of like you're hugging an imaginary friend. Inhaling, reaching the arms up, really elongating through the spine. And exhaling, coming to that cactus arms, opening up the chest, almost squeezing the shoulder blades together. And exhaling, rounding out, feeling the shoulder blades slide and separate along the back, hugging our imaginary friend. Inhaling, reaching up. And exhaling, opening up the heart, cactus arms. Inhaling, reaching forward, tucking in the chin, rounding out the neck. And exhaling to hold here. Just one more time. Inhaling, reaching the arms up. And exhaling, opening up the heart, cactus arms. Inhaling, starting to round out, hugging our imaginary friend, chin to chest. And exhaling to hold here. On our next inhale, slowly coming up to center, allowing the arms to rest down, maybe shaking them out. And just noticing how the body feels, taking one full breath here. And from here, finding a bit of a side body stretch. If you have an armrest, you can we'll start with our left hand on our armrest or just resting at our sides. And inhaling the right arm up and over, bicep towards the ears, feet are nice and flat on the floor. Making sure we're not pointing down and caving in, almost like that cat pose. We really want to opening up the chest towards the sky. And on our next exhale, slowly coming back to center. Maybe shaking it out, and we'll switch sides, bringing our right hand either to an arm if we have it on our chair, or just hanging on to the side of the chair right here, and we'll inhale our left arm up and over. Again, chest towards the sky. The gaze is up towards the sky if it feels good on the neck. Just really breathing into that side body, the rib cage. And on our next exhale, coming back to center. We're going to do one more on each side. We can stick to that original side stretch that we just did. Otherwise, if you'd like a little bit deeper of a side stretch, we'll go ahead and bring our left hand just to the outside of our right thigh, crossing over. And inhaling, reaching the right arm up and over. We'll hold here for a round of breath. Exhaling, coming back to center, recentering out, same option, bringing our right hand to the outside of the thigh this time, and inhaling, reaching the left arm up and over, reaching the chest up towards the sky. And exhaling, coming back to center here. Inhaling, we'll sweep the arms out and over. And exhaling, hands to heart center. Just one more time, lifting through the side body. Inhaling, reaching up, reaching the fingertips towards the sky. And exhaling, hands to heart center. This time on our inhaling, reaching the arms up and out. And exhaling, hinging at our hips, slowly folding forward. Feet are nice and flat on the floor. And we'll scoot back so that you guys can see me a little better. And allowing the head to hang heavy here, releasing go of any tension in the neck. And to help with that, we can shake the head no and nod the head yes, helping release that tension in the neck. And on our next inhale, coming to a halfway lift. Hands can be on the shins or on the knees. Nice flat back, extended spine out. And exhaling, folding back forward, releasing down. Inhaling, sweeping the arms out and up, coming all the way up, reaching towards the sky. And exhaling, hinging at the hips, folding forward, releasing the head. Inhaling, coming to that halfway lift, hands on shins or knees, gaze is still towards the floor. And exhaling, releasing down. And almost like we're moving through honey, just two more times. Inhaling, reaching the arms up and out. Reaching up towards the sky. And exhaling, hinging at the hips, folding forward. Releasing the head. Inhaling for our halfway lift. And exhaling, folding forward. I say moving through honey so that we can be really intentional with our movements and know how it's feeling. And so one more round, inhaling, again moving through honey, nice big strong arms all the way up towards the sky. And big exhale, rounding out, folding forward. Inhaling for our halfway lift. And exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling, we'll slowly just roll up one vertebrae at a time, taking our time here till we can roll the shoulder blades down. Coming into a little bit of a twist stretch here. We'll warm up the legs a little bit more, making sure the feet are nice and planted down. Hands can be on our hips, or if we'd like, we can inhale both arms up and overhead. When we're ready on our inhale, we'll go ahead and lift that right knee towards the chest, almost just like a march. It doesn't have to be too high. Drawing the belly button in towards the spine here, feeling that core start to engage. And when we're ready on our exhale, we'll kick that right foot out in front of us. Really being intentional. This is not easy. Inhaling, knee back to center. And exhaling, releasing down. Arms can come down too. And switching sides, inhaling. Our arms can be at our hips or inhaling them up overhead. And when we're ready on our next inhale, we'll lift our left knee this time. Foot is nice and flexed and active, drawing the belly button in. When we're ready on our exhale, kicking that left foot out in front of us. Inhaling back to center, bending the knee. And exhaling, letting it all go. Going through one more round on each side, just adding a little bit of a twist. So we'll keep our hands on our hips or inhaling up the arms, up the right knee. And exhaling, extending that right foot out. Inhaling, bending that knee. And on our exhale, we'll go ahead and cross our right knee over our left knee, kind of like we're sitting cross-legged. We're going to find a little bit of a twist here. Left arm comes down to the outside of the thigh. Right arm may reach the back of the seat here. Just finding a gentle twist, grounding through the sit bones, all the way up through the crown of the head, feeling nice and long. And just breathing here, taking our time. With each inhale, we're filling the belly. Maybe with each exhale, feeling ourselves turn a little more. The gaze can be towards the back of our chair. And once we're ready, slowly untwisting. We can undo the leg. And just switching sides here. Hands on our hips or inhaling, reaching the arms up and over, left leg marches up. And on our exhale, extending that left leg out, engaging the core. Inhaling, bending the knee. And exhaling, finding that same cross. When we're ready, we'll bring our right hand to the outside of the thigh this time. And opening up that left arm, twisting towards the left. The gaze follows that back arm towards the back of the chair. And really just breathing here with each exhale. Maybe we find that we can twist a little bit more, but staying gentle with our bodies. Not pushing ourselves too far. And when we're ready on our next inhale, reaching the arms up, uncrossing the legs, we can bring the hands to heart center and just take a big breath here, noticing how we're feeling. And from here, we'll go ahead and take our feet out wide, coming into a goddess pose. So our seat is on the edge of our chair, but I want us to feel sturdy here, so readjust as you need. Our feet are going to be at a bit of a diagonal. And we're going to start just by folding forward. So inhaling, lifting through the chest, and exhaling, slowly folding forward, planting the feet into the floor so that we don't feel unbalanced. Scooting back in our chair if we need to. Allowing the head to hang heavy. From here, we'll go ahead and inhale almost for a halfway lift. We'll bring our left elbow to our left knee. And inhaling, reaching the right arm up and over. The gaze follows. It's like another twist. This feels really nice. Take one big deep breath here. If it feels nice, you can almost let that right arm just fall and let gravity push it down if that feels nice. Inhaling back to center and just switching sides. Right elbow to the right knee. Inhaling, reaching that left arm up towards the sky. The gaze follows. If that doesn't feel good on the neck to look up, you can always look down. And coming back to center here, slowly rolling up. Go ahead and bring the feet back together. We're gonna find a single leg stretch. So just flexing our right foot. I know you can't really see my feet because of the angle, but right heel is resting on the floor. Left knee is still bent. We'll inhale, reaching the arms up, and exhaling, slowly folding forward, pressing down through that left foot. Feeling that nice stretch on the back of the right leg, and just kind of surrendering here. Allowing the head to hang heavy. When we're ready, on our next inhale, you can slowly walk the hands up that leg and simply just switch sides, planting that right foot down. We'll extend the left foot out, flexing the toes up towards us. You may feel a stretch right here, so you can stay here if you'd like, or maybe you can start folding down. Really planting through that right foot for balance to keep us steady. Allowing the head to hang heavy, maybe noticing how this side is different than the other side. Just breathing into those tight spots in the back of the leg here. With each exhale, feeling some more tension release, just surrendering. On our next inhale, slowly walking the hands back up, planting both feet on the floor. We'll come into our last stretch. It's our figure four. So making sure that our bottom's up against the chair, but still nice and solid. Feet are flat on the floor. And so I have a little bit of space in between my back and the backrest. And we'll go ahead and bring our right ankle just resting on top of our left knee. This foot is nice and flexed here. And it may feel nice just to stay here. You can even maybe gently use our right hand to help guide that knee. If our hips are a little bit more open, maybe you can start to hinge at the hips. And fold wherever feels nice, breathing into that right outer hip. Slowly coming up, just switching sides, planting the right foot. Left ankle comes on top of the knee. We can stay here or we can hinge at the hips and slowly fold forward, breathing into that left hip. Women especially keep a lot of stress and emotions in their hips. So it's really, really helpful to stretch and do hip openers to help release some of that emotional stress and tension that we carry around. And so you can almost think of that with each breath, each exhale, just releasing all of that releasing all of the tension. We'll slowly walk ourselves back up, feet nice and planted on the floor. We can scoot back into our chair using the backrest a little more. We're just gonna have a few breaths together to end class, allowing the hands to rest wherever comfortable, maybe on the armrests or on our legs, rolling the shoulder blades back. And just noticing how we're feeling after this class. Maybe we're feeling nice and calm, relaxed. Maybe we're feeling invigorated or energetic. Maybe we're feeling tired. Just checking in, scanning the body. Appreciating this rare moment of stillness in the body, stillness in the mind. These next couple breaths. hands can stay wherever comfortable, or if you'd like, you can bring them to heart center. Just taking a moment to thank ourselves for coming to this Zoom class for our practice today, to kind of reconnect with the body and check in on how we're feeling, taking the time to honor our bodies for all it's allowed us to do throughout this class. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this 30-minute stretch and breathe class. Again, my name is Nikki. I really hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. So thank you for coming.